So we do know that there's a lot of activity, and the activity, we believe, revolves around the cracks and the fissures that are there still leaking.
Sure.
There's a lot of grouting going on, and
describe grouting for our listeners, please.
Well, if there's a crack or a fissure that's opening up in the Macondo Prospect as a result of the oil and gas reaching a level in the sub-seafloor sediments, whereby it can find egress up into the seafloor and into the Gulf, these cracks can be dealt with. Well, I shouldn't say they can be dealt with. They try to deal with them.
Well, they can try.
And they take a very high pressure grouting gun and fill it with a cement type material. It's not really cement. It's a mixture of quite a few different ingredients that's meant to be inserted into the cracks and the fissures and grouted just like you would grout tile in your kitchen.
That's kind of like an undersea caulking that's not water soluble and goes off, so to speak, and hardens.
Except the problem with that is that it's kind of like when you're grouting something, all the surfaces need to be clean and free. Okay, so in this instance, you've got hydrocarbon effluent that's been upsurging through all these cracks and fissures for how many months.
Sure.
And so when you insert that grout in there, invariably it will come up because there's no.
It can't set up. No, it can't set up. Right.
Yeah.
Of course.
So it's kind of like this is the problem they face. I mean, how do you deal with trying to grout?
So they have the little robots down there that are running around with hoses and so forth, trying to grout these cracks and crevices. Is that what we're getting?
They do. That's exactly right. They've got all the equipment they need to go out and do this in their ROVs and whatnot. And but the problem is that you've seen some of the articles that we posted around this issue, and that is that there's just no way. It is impossible, given the amount of flux that seafloor has gone through. It's impossible to capture all the grouts this way, all the cracks this way, and by the way, when you do, eventually, whether it's a week or a month or 3 months, all that grout is going to come out under pressure. There's no way it can stay there.
Of course.